Good morning, gamers! So today I have 7 hairstyles inspired by characters from MONDSTADT from Genshin Impact. I've done these hairstyles over a course of 4 videos already, and today I'm just organizing them by region. So the next upcoming videos will cover characters from Liyue and also Inazuma. And with that, let's get started. So the first character that I'm going to be doing is the girl traveler. I say lumine, but my friends always say lumine, so I don't know. I think lumine sounds cuter, sounds nicer. But anyway, we're going to start with the traveler. First off, I have to say that her hairstyle is like a really fucked up haircut, and there's no way in the world that I'm going to be able to like 100% replicate this with my long hair. I took some inspiration from her layers instead, so we're going to do a lot of sectioning. So first, I'm sectioning the front pieces of the hair framing my face, and then I'm taking about an inch of hair close to the nape of my neck, and I'm leaving that out. And then taking the rest of my hair, I'm kind of just loosely gathering up into a ponytail, and then I'm twisting it off into one direction, and then just taking any sort of like big hair clamp, I'm just clamping this pretty high up on the top of my head. And then here I'm just kind of fluffing it to make sure that it is nice and neat, and I'm just doing my best to recreate it. And then for the flowers that she has, I'm just recreating that with some white crystal hair clips, and that's it for this hairstyle. Super easy, and I actually loved how this turned out. It feels very early 2000s fashion to me for some reason. I think it is a really cute hairstyle inspired by her. I am going to attempt to do Eula's hairstyle. It took so much to resist her banner because she is so sexy. And similar to Lumine, she has a very specific haircut. There's a lot of layers going on, and it was definitely challenging to try to recreate this with my long unlayered hair. But this is just an inspiration, and I think it turned out like kinda okay. First off, she has a headband. So I'm taking a thin purple headband to match my outfit, and I'm just slapping this on, and then taking about an inch of hair on the green side of my hair, I'm folding this over, and then again on the pink side, I'm taking about an inch of hair and I'm folding this over onto the other side. So basically you have kind of like a crisscross of hair at the top. But to continue on, I'm taking the rest of my hair and I'm tying it off into a low side ponytail, and then she has a little hair accessory on one side of her hair, and to replicate that, I'm just taking a crystal bow clip and I'm clipping it over my headband, and this also kind of helps to keep the hair in place. And that's it for this hairstyle. I do think that this creates a really interesting hairstyle, especially with all these different colors. It's very pastel looking, and it's just a fun hairstyle, so it was some good inspiration. Alright, next I'm going to recreate my sweet baby Alberto's hairstyle. Surprisingly, he is amongst one of the most highly requested hairstyles for me to cover, and I wonder why, because it's literally just a fat braid. You ask and I answer, and I also love Albedo, so this is for him. So again, taking my rat tail comb, I'm just going to section about 2 inches of hair right above my ear, and then I'm going to braid this in a regular 3-strand braid. One thing to keep in mind when you're doing this is to braid in the direction that the braid is going to lay afterwards, so that you don't get any lumps or bumps. So you want to braid facing towards the back of your head. And then I'm just lightly tugging at it to give it a little bit more volume, and then I'm tying this off temporarily with an elastic, and then I'm repeating on the other side. Then from the back, I'm just joining these braids together, and I am securing them with an elastic and then taking off my previous elastics. You could totally leave it the way it is right now because I think this is the most character accurate, but I decided to put a little crystal clip on the back to hide the elastic just because it reminds me of his attack in the game, his cute little crystal flowers. And that's it for this hairstyle. I think that it's super easy. Honestly, anyone can do this, and it looks really charming too. It's just a nice, simple hairstyle. Alright, so our next character is going to be La Signora, and I know that I already did her hairstyle in, I think, my last Genshin hairstyle video, but literally after I published that video, I got to her cutscene in my game, and I was like, ah, shit, she has 2 buns instead of 1. So for the sake of character accuracy, I had to redo her hairstyle, but this time with 2 rosettes instead of 1 because I care. So first off, with my pink side, I'm taking a rat tail comb and I'm bringing it over to create a faux side part. part. And then I'm going to section off a pretty large section of hair with the side part. And then on the other side, I'm sectioning about 2 inches of hair right before my ear, and I'm going to leave all of this out. Then for the back, I'm going to section off the top half of my hair, and I'm going to tie that off with an elastic. Then moving back to our little front section of hair, I am just twisting this away from my face loosely, and I'm tugging it with my fingers to give it more volume. And then I'm bringing it backwards and joining it with the half updo, and I'm tying this off with another elastic. And honestly, if you wanted to stop right here, this is already a stunning hairstyle, especially with some cascading waves, and it's definitely very Genshin inspired, but again, we are going to finish off with her 2 rosettes. So from the back, I am splitting my ponytail in half, and then I'm twisting it off to one side until it collapses onto itself into a bun. And then I'm just going to secure this in place with some bobby pins. I'm creating my first bun at an angle, and then my second bun is going to be nesting below it. So again, just repeating the same process. I'm twisting it off into a bun and collapsing it onto itself, and then bobby pinning it in place. And that's it for this hairstyle. Honestly, it is very stunning, if I must say so myself. I definitely think that it looks more elegant than the first version I did, although the first version was much more simple and easy to do. This one is definitely more elegant, and it definitely shows that you put in a little bit more effort into your hair. And from the side, by loosening that twist, you get more volume in this piece, and it looks more accurate to how she has it in the game. Finally, for our last hairstyle, we are going to do Noelle. So again, after sectioning the parts of hair that frame my face, I'm sectioning about 2 inches down from the crown of my head, and I'm holding that hair away. And then from here, I kind of want to find a section of hair that's right in the center of this, and I'm taking about an inch of hair. And then I'm pulling all of this hair over, and then I'm going to start braiding it into a regular 3-strand braid. And then about halfway down the length of my hair, I'm tying this off with an elastic. By finding a section of hair that's in the center, you can sort of like hide where the braid is coming from. And by braiding it sideways, the hair is going to lay flat across your forehead. Then from the other side, again, I'm sectioning about 2 inches of hair down from the tip of my head, and I'm pulling that hair away. Then bringing the braid over, I'm hiding it underneath my green hair, and I'm pinning that in place. And then I'm releasing the rest of my green hair to hide the bobby pin. Then from the front, because Noelle has a little hair clip on her braid, I'm just replicating that with a small pink crystal flower clip. And that's it for this hairstyle. I left this one for the last because I think it looks kind of dumb on me. I feel like this hairstyle is incredibly cute. I just think it looks terrible with my split hair and also like the long roots. It's just really too much is going on at the top. But I do think that this would be an extremely cute, simple hairstyle for other people. So that's why I still ended up including this hairstyle. So, alright, we're going to tone down the difficulty level by a lot, and we're going to do something really simple. We're going to do Venti. So Venti has this really cute little ombre for his braids in the front, and I dug around through my extensions and I found the perfect bright purple that's going to give the same sort of contrast with my darker hair color. So I'm just sectioning off a portion of hair in front of my ear, and then I'm just clipping the extension on both sides. And then from here on, I'm just doing a simple 3-strand braid and securing it off with a clear elastic. And that is it for this hairstyle. Super quick. It takes probably like 2 minutes, but it's still a really fun, cute, interesting way to incorporate some sort of like nerdiness into your daily hairstyle. And obviously you can use like a bunch of different colors of extensions. So overall, great hairstyle. Thank you, Venti. Next, we're going to do another quick and easy hairstyle, and this one is for Klee. This one mainly has to do with a lot of sectioning, but it still makes a really damn cute hairstyle. So first I'm splitting my hair straight down the center in the back, and then after pulling away the pieces of hair that frame my face, I'm grabbing about 2 inches of hair right behind my ear, and then tying off the rest of the hair into a mid-height pigtail. And then I'm repeating on the other side. And then since Klee wears a really cute hat, I just threw on a beret just to sort of complete the same silhouette, and that's it for this hairstyle. I know this one is really simple, but honestly, I'm so surprised at how cute and how effective this hairstyle is, because I feel like this hairstyle actually makes my hair look a lot longer, because when you tie your hair up into pigtails, obviously you lose a little bit of the length because your hair is all tied up, but when you leave a tiny bit of hair out like this, it makes your hair look as long as it actually is, and it's just a fun, different way to wear pigtails. So that's it for today's video. If I'm missing any of your favorite characters from MONDSTAT, please let me know, and I will definitely continue to make more compilations in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys again next week.